Hello, my friends. This is handwriting, and let's do a focus today. Let's do a dedication. This handwriting class is dedicated to KJ. Hi, KJ. Hope you're out there. We love you, mwah, and miss you lots. So today we're dedicating this handwriting class to KJ. All right, KJ, show us how it's done. You're the guest teacher today. Here we go. KJ says that we are on page 56. Here it is. And KJ says we're focusing on the cursive letter D. Right, KJ? And KJ, if I was trying to think if I knew your favorite color. I can't remember your favorite color. Text me your favorite color, and next time we'll put it on, we'll do the writing in your favorite color. But for today, let's see. We'll use this page, page 56. And what color should we use today? Since I don't have your favorite color, KJ, we'll do, how about, let's try this dark green for KJ. We'll do dark green today. Maybe KJ likes dark green. If you don't, KJ, let me know. And next time we do your dedication, we'll do it in your favorite color. Okay, so we're doing dark green today. We're talking about the letter D. We're doing D's in cursive and in print. Here we go. Wow. What's it doing? KJ, what are you doing? All right, KJ's got to straighten his paper. Is that dark green? I can't even tell. Doesn't look dark green to me. No, it looked like it went blue. We're doing dark green, we said. Dark green. Dark green. Here we go. Name and date. Today's date is 3/21. No. What is today? 3/21. Here it is. All right. KJ says we're doing the letter D, and we have some print D's to trace. I'm going to make this bigger. KJ, your eyes aren't as old as mine. So if I can make this bigger, we're going to do it. It's big, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. So we're going to trace our letter D's in print. And trace it once. Trace it twice. Trace it chicken soup with rice. And we need to trace it carefully so the handwriting police don't get us. Okay? That's right. We got to stay on that road. Stay on the road. And now to write a cursive letter D, or rather to trace one, we start at the ceiling and we draw all the way down to the floor. And then we make a loop and make our way all the way back up to the beginning and hook it down. Put a handle on it. Okay. Start at the ceiling, trace all the way down to the floor, make a loop, come all the way back up to the ceiling, and put a handle on it at the table. All right. Again, we've got our training wheels. We start at the ceiling, come all the way to the floor, make a loop, and go back all the way to the ceiling, and then make a handle on it at the table. All right, you've got a partial training wheel here. Just getting you started. All the way to the floor, make a loop all the way to the ceiling, put a handle on it at the table. Okay, and now it asks you to do 3 on your own. So we're going to start at the ceiling, all the way to the floor, make a loop, come all the way ceiling, Put a handle on it at the table. Okay. All the way to the floor. Make a loop all the way back up to the ceiling. Put a handle on it at the table. Let's do one more. All the way to the floor. Make a loop, come all the way to the ceiling. Put a handle on it at the table. All right, very good. Now, this row, KJ, should we make them do this row themselves? We shall. KJ has said we're going to make you do this whole row here. You know what to do. All right. But KJ and I, being nice that we are, we're going to help you out with the next row, right, KJ? Here we go. So here we have the print letter D. Comes down from the ceiling, comes down to the floor, starts, then goes to the table and hooks. Okay, small hook. Okay, but the cursive is a little different. The cursive starts at the floor, comes up to the table, moves back to the floor, up to the table, down to the floor. There we go. All right, very good. Starts at the floor, goes up to the table, circles back down to the floor, all the way to the ceiling, and back to the floor. All right, KJ, I hope your hand is steadier than mine today. Now we've got some training wheels. So we start at the floor, go to the table, go to the floor, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Okay, now we get part of a training wheel here. It starts us out to the table, back to the floor, up to the ceiling, and down. Let's do it again. Table, ceiling, floor. And once more, floor, table, floor, ceiling, floor. And I'll have you do this one on your own. Or rather, KJ, we'll have you do this one on your own. Okay. And now we're going to do some double D's, all right? These are fun because they'll be together. We don't even need to lift up our pencil. So we start at the floor, go to the table, back to the floor, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, up to the table, back to the floor, up to the ceiling, and finish. All right, let's do it again. Start at the floor, up to the table, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, up to the table, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, and finish. All right, here we got part of a training wheel. We go floor to table, to floor, to ceiling, floor, to table, floor, ceiling, and back to the floor. All right, like a ball bouncing in the house. To the floor, to table, to floor, to ceiling, floor, table, floor, ceiling, and done. Okay. And here are our spaces, says KJ, for you to do 2 more for us. All right, very good. How'd they doing, KJ? I think they're doing pretty well. Let's go on to the next part. In the directions say, write each sentence. And so we're going to trace it. Start at the sentence says, Sadie aids dad. Okay, got some uppercase letters because we've got a couple of names going on. And there's the period down there, tie it with English. Start at the floor. Trace up to the ceiling. Table. Table. Floor. All right. And then we lift up to put that dot on the I, right? And we start down at the floor. Make our A. Up to my I. Don't lift your hand up yet. Make our D. And now we lift our hand up. See, I got it over here. And we put our dot right here. And then the last one is the uppercase D that we've been working on. So we start at the ceiling for this letter, come down to the floor, make our loop, up to the ceiling, and make a handle at the table. A starts on the floor, goes to the table, goes to the floor, table, floor, table, floor, all the way to the ceiling. And then at the bottom, and don't forget your period. All right? And now we'll write it together. Here we go. We start at the floor. We come up to the ceiling. Make a loop. And now we make our A. Up to the top. And Sadie. So far, so good. And now we've got the word dad. Starts at the ceiling, goes to the floor, makes our loop up to the ceiling, and a handle at the table. A. Here we go. Period. Very good. Next one says, Sadie is a good dog. So you're going to trace that. I'm going to put a box around it because KJ and I say you can trace that one. And we'll write it for you. Okay. Oh, it doesn't flip up as much as I flipped it up. Sits right there. Oh, try it again. Floor. And one last word, dog. Floor to table, to floor, to ceiling, to floor, to the table, to the floor, to the table, and then all the way to the basement on this one, and a period. Okay, there we go. Good job today. That was a lot of work. How'd they do, KJ? All right, we think you did pretty well. Good job on this. And have a good lunch. We will see you next for reading.